Hi, I'm Punita here from Huawei Global Training Center. So today we're going to discuss about the topic GPS antenna and optical module, part 11. GPS antenna. The GPS antenna is basically used to receive the GPS satellite and provides time synchronization for the DBBU. So if there is an insufficient space on the rooftop, you can install the GPS near the feeder cabling tray which facilitates the feeder binding. It can be also installed on the roof floor using expansion bolts. This is the expansion bolts on the parapet wall. The parapet wall takes precedence because the installation on the roof floor may drill through the roof. So basically, this is the specification of how it can be installed on the rooftop together with the expansion bolts. So let's talk about the RET mode. RET mode is known as remote electrical tilting mode. So we have three types of the RET mode. The first type is STMA mode. So basically STMA is known as Smart Tower Mounted Amplifier. So the distance between the RRU and the RCU, the distance between them is basically around less than 20 meters. The E node B requires a TME. So you need a TME, tower mount amplifier. So basically the commands will be sent to the BBU to forward the command to the RRU. So let's look through the second part, which is SBT mode. SBT mode known as a Smart Bias T. And the distance between the RRU and the RCU over here is also no longer than 20 meters. But in this case, the E node B doesn't require a TME. So you don't need a TME for this position. And as normal, the MAE or LMT tool will send the command to the BBU to forward the commands to the RRU. And the demodulation will be done by the SBT. So let's go through the third scenario. The third scenario is known as direct connection by the multi-wire cables. And the distance is no shorter than 20 meter. And again, the commands will be sent to the BBU to forward the commands to the RRU. So this will be done by MAE through the MAE and LMT tool. So they will send the command to the BBU. So this is the difference between three types of the RET mode. So let's go through the RET antenna connection in a Smart Bias T mode. So you can see we have the bottom, the RCU, we have the Smart Bias T, we have the control cable, and this is basically the connection type. So Huawei RCU and Catherine Smart Bias T are configured here. And usually the RCU, what is an RCU? RCU is a driving motor of the phase shifter in the RET antenna. We receive and runs the control commands from the base station, from the BBU, and it will forward to the RRU. And basically, it also do the adjustment of the tilting. And for the SBT, it provides the DC power supply. It provides the DC power supply and controls the commands for the RCU through the feeder. It is installed at the RET antenna site as well. So basically, the Smart Bias T has several functions. It controls the commands, it converts the signal, it differentiates and transmits the RF signal, and it transmits the DC power from the feeder to the RCU. So this is basically the function of the RET antenna in the Smart Bias T. Let's go through the introduction of the optical modules. So basically, there are two types of optical module here. We have the single mode and we have the multi-mode. And it differs on the wavelength. So basically, the multi-mode optical module, it will transmit lasers of different colors at the same time. So we have two types of the distinguishing modules here. Puller, blue for single mode modules, gray and black for multi-mode modules. So this is how we differentiate. So you can see from the diagram, the method 1, which is single mode, indicates single mode, indicates multi-mode. And you see from the puller, black puller indicates it is a multi-mode, and blue puller indicates is a single mode. So this is how we differentiate it. And for the label, the rate wavelength distance will be stated as SM and MM. And this is ESFP module. So that's the end of part 11. We have learned about introduction about GPS antenna, RET, remote electrical tube, and optical modules. So let's go through a quiz question. This is a multiple choice. Which of the following are RET modes of a base station antennas? So there are 4 options given. So what will be the best answer? So the answer is A, STMA mode, B, SPD mode, and C, direct connection mode. So the answer is A, B, and C. So this is the option. That's all for part 11. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye.